Good afternoon and welcome to BizTech's Asian Midday Market Watch. We've got Tina Teng, Markets Analyst from CMC Markets, as our guest today, coming to us from Auckland, New Zealand. And it's the 27th of June. Tina, welcome to the show.
Hi, Brian. Thanks for having me again.
Now, thanks for coming on the show, Tina. Now, Tina, before we get your insights, let's take a look and see how the numbers stack up across the region. We start with cryptocurrencies first. Bitcoin is at 30,364. It continues its rise. It's up 0.39%. Ethereum is at 1,872. It's down 0.31%. Now, looking across over to regional stock markets, we start with Singapore. The Straits Times Index is up 0.4%. 0.4%. KLCI is down 0.14%. The Shanghai is up 0.96%. ASX All Ordinaries is up 0.49%. The Nikkei is down 0.54%. The Hang Seng is up 1.65%. And rounding up the numbers, we've got the Kospi, which is down 0.14%. Tina, your view on market performance in the first half of the day?
I think just the main trend of the market right now is a decline in the US dollar. So pretty much it's boosting all the sentiment in the risk assets like the Asian equity markets as well as commodity markets. And I think also that's kind of bouncing back movements across the Asian equities after a decline on Wall Street overnight. However, sentiment is still fragile. As we can see, the US stocks might be facing the pullback risks overnight. The tech rally lost steam. So I think just now investors are reassessing the whole environment in the equity markets and the central bank policies.
Now, Tina, in that context, then, if we look at the US dollar and also then the Wall Street's performance, as you mentioned, overnight decline on tech stocks, has that tech rally run out of steam finally, because we've had a sharp rise this year?
Yeah, I think it's either profit-taking moment or the bears, maybe that's an opportunity for the bears to enter the markets. And I think the markets have been overbought. Now it's coming into the quarterly earnings in the US next month. So now probably, investors need to rebalance their positions, rebalance their sector rotations. So this a combination of the reasons why the tech has really lost steam.
Now, Tina, then I want to slip over to China, where stock market seems to be a lot more stabilized now. Give us your take on the Chinese market right now.
So right now, there's a policy impact as well as the economic data. The recent economic data didn't paint a rosy economic picture in China. However, there are hopes that the Chinese government will continue to impose stimulus measures to the country to aid the economic rebound. As a sharp sell-off in the last few weeks in the Chinese markets. Now, while the Wall Street sell-off just started, probably the rotation from regions like from US to the Chinese shares probably at the same time get oversold as well. We can see that select sentiment probably slowly turning to China if we can see some just positive data from China this week, especially the manufacturing PMI. We might be seeing a continuous rebound in the region markets.
Now, Tina, as always, thank you very much for your insights. Thanks for coming on the show.
Thanks, Brian.
Now, we've been speaking to Tina Teng, a markets analyst at CMC Markets on BizTech's Asian Midday Market Watch. I'm Brian Fernandez. This video and podcast will be on our website, www.biztech.asia, as well as our syndication partners, TV stations, radio stations, and websites. Thanks a lot for tuning in.